Welcome guys! Well, this time around, this vlog is obviously going to be slightly different. I've just spent the last, well, altogether 18 hours traveling via Paris to one of my top 3 or top 5 favorite countries in the world. I'm right now in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Yes, correct. For some of you might know, I used to live here. So I was an exchange student many years ago and lived in Brazil, specifically in a city called Macaé, which is in the state of Rio de Janeiro, not the city. And I've arrived now here. I'm actually right now staying in the apartment of my host brother at the time, Bernardo, which I haven't seen for what, like, Jesus, almost close to 20 years now. And his fiancée. There's actually a reason why I've come here to Brazil, other than of course really missing my family from here and wanting to visit them. But I'll tell you this in a little bit. The really exciting thing is we're actually heading off on a little road trip. We're driving down about 2.5 hours to Macaé, the city I used to live in. And we're going to be spending there 2 nights with my host parents in the house I used to live in. Hopefully going to meet a lot of my old friends, going to see the city and how it has changed. But I want to give a big shout out at this point. The person who made this obviously possible was Adanna. I got the invitation to come and she basically said that she thinks I should go. I should make this happen. Have this time off a little bit for myself and enjoy. So yeah, babe, you know I love you. You know this means the world to me, and you know I would do the same for you. So thank you so much. And look, let's get going now. I'm heading out now on a road trip, and let's see. But welcome to Brazil. We are on our road trip now. Actually, we're halfway through, finally, and we have stopped at this very memorable place for me. You can see behind me, I hope you can see it. It says Kiosque Allemand, and this actually used to be a place. We used to travel this route obviously a couple of times when we used to live in Macaé. We used to come to Rio quite a lot, so we often would stop at the kiosk, obviously because of German, and they always thought it was hilarious. They actually do have some good German food in there. So we thought, for nostalgic reasons, we should stop here quickly and have a bite to eat. And when I say we, by the way, I am currently with my host brother from the time, Bernardo, as I mentioned. So we're driving over to Macaé right now. But yeah, very nostalgic place. I think we have an hour or so to go until Macaé. But yeah, super excited. Probably gonna get there quite late, but that's okay. We have tomorrow the whole day. So let's see how we get on the road then. So welcome to my very first day here in Macaé. I am standing right now in front of the house that I used to live in, obviously. This is the front door. And I'm going to show you around now a little bit because it has changed quite a bit. At the same time it hasn't, but there are a couple of things that are brand new. So for example, look at this, how beautiful. They have a lot of orchids here in the back garden, which I think is so beautiful. And I mean, generally, there's greenery everywhere. Plants, as you can see behind me, there's this massive cactus there at the entrance. And you'll see plants everywhere here on the walls. And now they have this beautiful pool area in the garden as well. So they have this pool here. They have a little sauna here. And then one of, which already used to be my favorite part at the time, and now it's even better, they have this sort of nice outdoor veranda, which I'll show you now, including a barbecue place, which in Brazil here they call churrasco, which is basically a certain way of doing meat and doing barbecuing, which is quite different and I absolutely love, by the way. So this is the entrance, and here you have this place, there's the barbecue place, and then this is the dining. Guest bathroom here. This is the beautiful living area, or living room. There's an office in here as well. And then here, got the front door again. And lastly, you have the kitchen there. And in there are the bedrooms. And then the driveway outside here with a car. So this is pretty much it, but it's beautiful. I'll show you later as well. When Bernardo, my brother, is up, we're probably going to go out for a walk. This house is about 100 meters from the beachfront. I'm not joking. So when I was here, I always used to go there every weekend, number one, sometimes during the week after school. It's one of those things that if you obviously live in most places in Europe, whether it's London or other places, that's a kind of a strange concept, right? Living that close to the beach. But here, it's literally, you'll see about 100 meters down and you'll be at the beach. So also I'm looking forward to meeting some friends later. We'll head to the beach and then probably to the city. And lastly, one last person is missing from the family that I haven't met yet. My host sister, who I used to live with, who's actually my age. So I was very close with her as well. And she's coming later with her family, with her husband and son. So we're gonna have lunch together as well. And that will complete at least the immediate family members that I used to live with here. There are obviously a lot of extended cousins and aunties and uncles who will be meeting on the weekend soon. But yeah, Marina will be the last person of the family. It's very nice. I had breakfast this morning with them, with my parents, Lola and Zé. And yeah, it's incredible how similar, how even though after almost 20 years, you know, it still feels almost nothing has changed, or very few things at least have changed, you know, which is obviously very beautiful for me, very magical, and immediately brings back a lot of memories. Yeah, I'm very happy right now. I'm happy to enjoy this. I'm gonna now read a little bit and just wait for Bernardo to wake up, and then we'll start the day. So I finally got a bit of time off, and I used the time now to walk here a bit on the beach, which is literally less than a minute walk from the house. And this literally is the beach where I spent a lot of the weekends, as I said. Now it's very empty, as you can see, because the weather is, as I said before, horrible, but it's still amazing just to be here. And you know, I mean, having a life like this where the beach is so close, it's obviously very, very nice. And a lot of memories here as well at the beach, a lot of beach parties we had here on weekends and meeting with friends after school. So yeah, very nice. It feels like it was only like a year or two ago. It doesn't feel like 18, 19, 20 years or so. It's incredible, really.
Camina, caminadora, sigue a donde va. No llores más llorona, llorona, deja la tristeza atrás. Deja la tristeza, déjala atrás, deja la tristeza y no llores más. Paloma, paloma canta por la humanidad.
We are finally back in Rio de Janeiro. We are here at the Barra de Tijuca, up and coming area basically. And today is the day of the wedding, which I'm super excited about. At the end of the day, that was one of the main reasons why I finally got the push really, and got Adanna's support to come here as well, my host brother. And by the way, for all of you on Instagram, you're saying like, oh, I didn't know you had a brother. To be fair, he is not my biological brother. I call him brother really because when I lived here with him, you know, he really turned into almost like a little brother. But just to clarify, he is not my biological brother. It's not like my parents, one of them had like, you know, kids before or something. But we always say he's my brother by heart. Like my host mommy always says that she's my mother by heart. You know? So, or by love, whatever. Anyway, so we're here now. We are actually just spending the time with the family. We had a dinner yesterday with both families coming together, and then today we're just here at his apartment. Actually, this is the apartment complex he lives in. And guys, I don't know where you live, but seriously, this is not. We don't have this anywhere in Europe, really. I think, at least. I mean, every apartment here, or every building, basically, right, comes with a full-on outdoor pool, saunas, kind of a sports academy, or you know, gymnasium here attached to it, little bars, restaurants, a really cool playground, and it's all part of the building. Anybody who lives here can just use it. I mean, in Europe, you would normally have these kind of things when you go on holidays, maybe southern Spain or France. You know, you have this kind of holiday apartments, but here that's where they live. I mean, that's all they do. And yeah, we're just spending the day. Tonight, I'll really see all of the people that I used to know here, which is going to be incredible. So let's see. Let's enjoy the day for now. Finally, by the way, last thing. So far the weather hasn't been very good, to be honest with you. It's been warm, but it's always been very windy and cloudy, so it wasn't really this kind of really nice. I was expecting like a week of sunshine and getting a bit of a tan. Today, on my, well, it's my second last day, but it's my last full day, because tomorrow night I'm flying back. on my second last day, I finally get the Brazilian weather that I was hoping for. A nice 28 degrees or so now, you know, super blue sky, and we're literally about 500 meters from the beach here in Rio de Janeiro. So I'm gonna enjoy this today, okay? And then also get ready for the wedding later. But I'll catch you later.
We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one that I die for. Dance along side by side, can't believe that he is mine. We just do what we do, my love, my heart is beating even faster, faster. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything, look at me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He got me.
So guys, today is the day, the main reason I came, as you know, and we have finally checked into the hotel. We're here now at the Sheraton, I believe, in Rio, and look at this beautiful view. I'll show you in a second actually, but we're just waiting for some of Bernardo's friends, and then we're gonna start dress up. We got everything ready here. We got some nice ice cubes ready. We got some drinks are here already as well. And look at the view from the hotel. Look at that, huh? Pretty amazing, I think. And by the way, for all of you who are not familiar with Rio, back there you can see Le Blanc Beach, which is one of the most famous beaches probably after Copacabana. And next to it, straight next to it, is Ipanema Beach. And just behind that little corner here is Copacabana. This is Rio for you. Look, we're gonna get ready now. I'm super excited. I think they're expecting around 200 people at the event. Beautiful, beautiful venue, so it's gonna be, yeah, incredible. I'm very much looking forward to it. But let's get ready first, and then we'll head out.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity, of coming over and letting go of it all. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently. You lay beside me, you held my hand in the dark. I started fighting, 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one. He got me high above, like the sun by the moon, he's a star. And baby, I'm lighting up, like a fool, it's true, it's true. He's making me blow my mind, and I can't stand the thought of being without us. I'm being honest, y'all, I'm being honest. We just do what we do, ain't no even faster, faster. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything, look at me go.
Good morning. This is the morning after the wedding, and as you can see, it's still beautiful. And needless to say that it was an amazing wedding. Lots and lots of fun. And as I said before, I think the most incredible thing about it is seeing so many people again that were part of, or are part of this family, of course, here in Brazil, that I saw now again for the first time in like 18 years. And yes, it was really nice. And there were even some people who didn't even know I was there. So you can imagine the surprise in their faces when they see me. And then obviously I don't look the same anymore, but they kind of knew me. They knew that they saw me before, but they couldn't quite place me, right? And then somebody was like, oh, this is the German guy who lived here. And it was really, really fun, and also really cool, of course, to have my very good friend Bira, who is now a professional singer here in Brazil, and he was playing at the wedding, and that was really, really cool. But yeah, so this is now today, my last day in Brazil, unfortunately. The 5-6 days have passed super, super quick, like they always do when you're having fun. And so the plan is to spend today with the family here. We'll get some more family coming over for lunch later. And then in the late afternoon I will head to the airport, and tonight around 8 or so I think it's my flight, heading back home to my loved ones, you know, which I'm also missing a lot, and I can't wait to get back. But needless to say that I'm really looking forward to enjoying the last few hours here in Brazil before heading back home.
Bleeding red, I'll be wrinkled when the storms are hit. I sing you any song you wanna hear. Maybe we'll leave tomorrow, maybe we'll stay a year, maybe turn joy to sorrow, maybe you leave me here. Whatever happens when the storms are here, I sing you any song